What's up guys, Godsley back with another video. In this video we're going to be talking about the Nightfall. I haven't done one of these videos in quite some time, so I'm super excited to be doing these again. Basically I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Nightfall, how to best handle each of the sections, and then I'm going to tell you about the boss fight at the end, and I'll show some of my loot at the end as we finish up the video. I got to run it 3 times this week. I got all my characters to 290 light somewhere in there, so it was a lot of fun. 290 definitely makes the Nightfall a lot easier. I don't know why, it just does. It feels a lot better. I also have a cheese this week for the Nightfall to max out your time that I saw that another guy posted, so I made a video about it, so you can go check that out. It'll be at the end of the video. So basically when you start off in an open area, and you've got to run through these pillars of light. And on the way in this first section, you're going to have anomalies that pop around the map that look like oracles. If you play Destiny 1, they're hidden, so just watch out through the gameplay. You'll see some of them. There's a pretty good bit of them throughout the first part, and every time you shoot one of those, you're going to get 30 seconds back on your timer. As you're going through, you want to be careful because there's going to be a lot of ads. The snipers are going to be able to take you out really quick, and the pikes with the dregs are also going to be able to kill you very fast. So what I recommend is 2 people going forward on foot, not on sparrows, shooting ads as one person stays behind and shoots all the little anomalies that they can find on the map to get you the most time that you possibly can. A good time to be at by the time you leave this first initial part before you go into the next little area where you wave defense is about 16 minutes. You'd have about 16 minutes left or so, and that should be a good time for you at that point. On the way, I think there's probably about 10 of the anomalies maybe. It's not super hard, but if you're 290 light, it definitely makes it a lot easier. If you're 240, it's going to be super difficult. Once you get to the very end of that part, there's going to be kind of a mini boss. He's going to be a yellow bar. He's not too hard to kill, so just make sure you focus fire into him. And then also, as some ads die, they're going to drop little orbs. These orbs are going to give you your health back, and they're going to give you super energy, because this week there's kind of an exposure modifier on called Attrition that will keep you from regenerating your health as fast. Once you finish that first section, you're going to move into what I call the just ghost defense section. Basically, you're going to have your ghosts scan this thing, and you're going to have a lot of shanks come in, and they're going to be attacking you and trying to stop you. And so you're going to have to shoot the shanks in the waves of enemies until you get to about 50%, and then these 2 servitors are going to come down. You're going to kill the 2 servitors, and then you're going to go the rest of the 50% until you finally get the little mini shanks to come out. And then once that little gate on the other side goes down, just zoom through it on your sparrow, and you'll move into the next section. In the next section, you're going to be running through pillars of light again. There will be a lot of dregs on pikes this time, but this time you actually can stay on your sparrow and kind of micromanage it a lot easier than you could before. Just go on through there, hit all the pillars of lights, zoom through there. There's not really any anomalies in this section either. Then you're going to get into the next section, which is the walker. Once you're in this new area, you're going to fight this walker. Don't worry about the 2 shanks around it, just because it's going to cut your time down. Around this time, you should have about 8 minutes left or so, possibly 7, depending on what you did with the defense part. Once you get through with this initial section, you're going to be in the dark room before the boss room. In there is going to be your last stack of anomalies, and they should be very easy to find just because they glow in the dark. And you know, it's kind of a very dark area, so just look around once you kill all the ads and you should be able to find them. Some of them are hidden pretty well, but you should be able to still get them fairly easily. Once you get all of those, you should have around maybe 11-12 minutes left, around about there, something like that, possibly 10 depending on how well you're doing so far. That should be enough for you to finish. Then you're going to jump down into the boss area. Now there's going to be shanks everywhere. They're going to electrocute certain areas of the floor, so if you want to make sure you can still run around and manage the ads and the boss, you're going to want to kill those shanks ASAP. Now the boss goes invis, and he's very fast, so he's super agile. Just make sure you keep an eye on him, because he can pop up behind you and your fire team very fast and pretty much kill all of you very fast. There will be a few times possibly where you all actually die. It's okay, don't fret. Just, you know, try to manage his health. Shoot ads are definitely one of the biggest priorities, because having a lot of ads shooting you while you're trying to focus on him does not make anything easier. Once you get all the ads done, you get through and you kill him, you're pretty much done with it. You're going to get your loot. There is basically a little cheese where if he's on the wall and you shoot him, he falls down, but I have yet to experience him actually running on the wall for me to shoot him. So if anybody has that happen, please let me know. Maybe send me a video of it on Twitter or something like that. I would like to see it. I got a bunch of loot kind of from the Nightfall this week. I'm also going to be doing a video later in the week about all the powerful engrams that I've opened throughout the week. There's 12 on each account, 12 on Xbox and 12 on PlayStation. I'll be showing off the Xbox this week. But I got a few good pieces. I managed to get all my characters this week up to the 290s. So it's been very helpful doing the Nightfall this week. And I actually really did enjoy it playing with my buddies. It was kind of hard finding a guided game or finding people that were willing to actually, you know, micromanage all the anomalies and going through the parts without just rushing or not paying attention. It was hard to find those kind of people. So I enjoy playing with my friends this week, and hopefully next week it'll be a lot of fun for the Nightfall as well. But I think not having Prism this week is really what made it hard with the boss having so much health. But let me know in the comments, did you enjoy the Nightfall this week if you got to complete it? If you haven't done it yet and you want a little help with it, like I said, there's going to be a video at the end that you can click on that's going to give you a little cheese to maximize your time before you get to the boss. I think one time we had about 16 minutes at the final boss that really helped out a lot, especially if you're trying to do the Rat King quest this week. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video. It always helps out. I'm excited to get these Nightfall videos and these loot videos and hopefully the raid videos coming sometime next week and get back on that normal Destiny grind. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I put out Destiny 2 content each week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.